minute, man, I swear that she can get it.
I recognize your fragrance, hold up, you ain't never gotta say shit, and I know your taste is a little bit, high maintenance, everybody else basic, you live life on an everyday.
Hey, what's up, my crowns and tiaras? Welcome to eToxic Tea Lounge. Everything in this video is allegedly. Let's talk. Disclaimer, I do not condone in any form of bullying or violence on this platform. Anything in this video is for information purposes and entertainment purposes only. So in this video, we are going to be talking about the JT and the Caresha situation. We got a sprinkle of some Saucy Santana, and we got a sprinkle of some Khalil. Khalil is on Nicki Minaj's side. So it's like the battle of the wars is crazy. Now, JT and Young Miami, they have been a group. We all throughout the years have been, giving our own opinions about them. Their energy has been off, in my opinion. I just felt like they was already slacking and falling off anyways. And to me, my opinion, Young Miami, she seems that she wanted to do her own stuff anyways. Okay, she seemed like she was solo from the jump. Now, according to Young Miami, she think that JT has been subbing her, okay, dissing her for weeks, and she ain't saying nothing. Until now, Twitter moments, okay, because JT was just going back and forth with Glorilla. So now JT and Caresha was going back and forth. Right here, okay. A girl been sneak dissing me for weeks, and I ain't say nothing. What a girl mad at me for, right? I ain't jealous of a soul. I'm always like, go girl, go. I clap for everybody. I show love to everybody. It ain't a girl I haven't shown love to. Here we go. Okay. Young Miami also says, for you to come on here and try to play victim is crazy. Jatavia, you've been sneak dissing me for the last couple of days. I haven't said nothing back to you. You made 2 whole songs dissing me and still rapped your stuff with my chest and show love. So what's the real problem here? Now, she responds to Young Miami when Young Miami says she been dissing her for weeks. JT said, oh, Miss Mama, this your last day playing dumb. And then also JT responds to Saucy Santana but says, reread what I said in case you didn't comprehend the first time. So yes, Saucy Santana had jumped in the chat. We're going to get into some of those text messages in 8 minutes. Jay-Z responds with, a girl, the internet told you that which songs was about you. The one saying it's City Girls stuff, even when it ain't City Girls stuff, that was released under City Girls. Or the one that say riding solo but I'm still in a group. Get your phone back from whoever this is, baby. Don't play with me. And that is a response to Young Miami saying, for you to come on here and try to play victim is crazy. JT also says, I know I come off crazy, but never in my life did no whack stuff to this girl. She literally enjoys seeing me being dragged when people show me love. She goes crazy and call it a hate train. But like I said, we can sit and talk about it. Caresha says, a girl trying to kick me while I'm down and play into these narratives, it's dangerous when I've been nothing but a friend to you. So now they're going back and forth and showing their true colors, I guess, about the friendship. Now right here, when Young Miami says something about the playing victim thing, JT responds with, which songs was about you? So now she's getting to the nitty and gritty. Like, girl, what songs you think is about you? Because clearly you feeling some type of way. JT also says you looking for a way out of your situation. Who was the first person called you when it all started? You're a sad freaking case. And we already know what case she talking about. So basically, JT is saying that since all this Diddy and everything started, JT was there. Okay. So Young Miami responds to JT about the song she think is about her. And she said, no bars and sideways. So she think her latest songs is about her. Okay. Now JT says, it'll be too much for me to tweet. I will like a sit down, Caresha, please. And this time, leave Santana home. So JT said, leave Santana. I don't got nothing to do with that. Now, Young Miami says, not you. When JT said, you looking for a way out of your situation. And she said she called her when everything started. But Young Miami is claiming that JT is capping that she didn't call her. Now, somebody says, girl, if it was a diss, why you been on your story making videos and singing both songs? You trying to flip this around to make JT look bad publicly. And I'm clocking you. Young Miami says, girl, because I'm not a hater. Okay, that was her response. Young Miami says, you weird, but always want to act like I'm a weirdo. You always mad. It's always a problem. And all I try to do is push you, tell you, you the stuff. You can rap. You should model, etc. You always mad. You're doing your stuff as you should. Congratulations. But somehow you still mad at. Somebody says, you scary and weird. Caresha said, never scary and never been a weird itch. Okay, so she's calling cap. She like, listen, I'm true to myself. I'm real. Y'all can think however y'all want to think. I'm never scary and I'm never weird. Okay, so let's get into more. Okay, so somebody says they want you to crash out for the entertainment. Young Miami said, real bad. I just be chilling though. Y'all don't be knowing what go on behind closed doors, but always got my name in y'all mouth with these freak old narratives that I let y'all run with and never say nothing. Leave me the F alone. So it seems like she's getting tired of y'all. So JT responds with a, oh wow, you're really losing it. If you thought this, why not speak to me about it? You came on here and said laugh out loud so people can ask you why you wasn't defending me. Attention seeking as usual. She responds to Young Miami saying no bars and sideways was about her. So that was JT response. Like, girl, you're delusional. So Young Miami put out these emojis and left it like that. JT says this will be my last day arguing this month. If you have a problem, address it today. This is what she's saying, but do y'all really believe her? Okay, so right here, basically somebody said Miami is really going through something. You just responded to stranger on Twitter. You're pathetic. JT says, and I was for sure there for her when it began. But y'all will see this in time that I'm not, never was, and never will be the problem. Have a nice day. So JT basically saying Young Miami's the problem. All in a nutshell. Y'all know this my saying, whatever is in the dark always comes to the light. And that is pure, what? Facts. And it surely will sprinkle in the lightness. All right. If I'm ever mad, I have a reason to be behind closed doors. You have done stuff to me that you think I should get over. Let me know down in the comments what type of stuff you think that is. You never come to my defense when I would have literally took a bullet for you. When CP popped off, I was there first episode. And when someone canceled, I showed up in a red wig. Keep calling me mad like the internet do. But you know me. My heart pump gold. I wish you the best always. And I love how fast you got on here behind Santana. So y'all could clearly see, you know, how they're feeling right now. So Young Miami responds with a Jatavia. We just got off the phone. I'm so confused now. We're back on the internet. Okay, so here we go. JT says this tweet was before the phone conversation. Don't know why it didn't go through. Maybe because everyone blowing up my phone and it still stands. Young Miami says, Jatavia, I love you. I'm moving on. So it's looking like it's getting squashed, right? I love you more. I actually love you the most. Right here, I think this is like some type of sarcastic going back and forth. So somebody says, acting like Young Miami didn't carry these city girls and save JT name is crazy. Y'all weird though. JT says, girl, keep my name out your mouth. I wrote my music until the sun came up. I went to prison from the studio. We both did our jobs as the city girls. We both contributed. This is how stuff starts. You don't know nothing. You're weird. No, it starts because y'all start showing y'all true colors. Yes, Ken Barbie and JT was going back and forth also. Ken Barbie says, well, okay, JT might be hanging her city girls heels up as she let club goers at her recent booking know that she wouldn't be shaking butt because she's a lady. JT says, Ken, you are so obsessed with me. Right is rolling loud. A big stage where cameras are not up my butt crack. Left is me at a club and a DJ asked me 5 times to shake my butt. I said no. Before you don't know how that feels. Ken is obsessed with me. It's embarrassing. Like, act like I don't exist. Be mysterious. Damn. If she not quoting no bars, she's somewhere trying to convince people I'm not that girl. But keep in your ugly butt heart, you know I am. That's why you go so hard to convince others I'm not. Just leave me alone, because I'll be the last to wave a white flag. I ain't gotta shake my butt on demand because me and my fans can rap battle each other and have a ball. This negative narrative y'all trying to push and make other people who also should have the same rights as me when it comes to shaking their butt is funny. Anything to make me look crazy. Ken said multiple times that he identifies as a man, and now you're just purposely trying to be funny when in reality you're being transphobic. Here we go again. So JT says, I didn't know this. See how much I don't pay him any mind? Well, my sincere apologies. He don't like me and needs to leave me alone. So she really don't care. I don't even understand why she apologized. Girl, you said what you said. Now, JT says, this is why I feel special. You are unprofessional as freak and told me personally that you don't like me. So please just leave me alone. This is regarding Ken Barbie saying shady and or funny videos accompany on my post, man, woman, dog, cat, right side, left side, whatever. So that's what JT was responding to. Somebody says he's biased. He's always one of the people who pushed the false narrative that she fought you. He was instigating so bad. JT said yes, even say he sent her. I can't take him seriously. He's an instigator, a liar, and he needs to make a page that separates his blog from his true feelings. He's tacky as F and annoying. I don't bother him. I don't know what's his issue. So she's clueless. Like, Kim Barbie, what's the problem? Somebody says he's a lap dog, and JT responds with her facts. Lap dog can mouth water or females drama. Ooh. JT, every blog was talking about it, Buki. I think because y'all have had previous disagreements, you just only care about what he says. If you are doing your thing and living life, what people say, blah, 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 blah. She says, here comes a black woman trying to gaslight me. You should sit this out. Why does it have to be always a color thing? Like, can we just put that to the side? Okay, not all minorities is going to stick to that. Clearly, we see that. Kim Barbie says she was getting you. Look at the comments. I have an opinion. The F, I'm posting the same stuff other blogs is posting. Why are you only invested in mine? You leave me alone. If this is what we're doing, blah, blah, blah. She says she wasn't. That's why her tweets was deleted. But let's talk about how Raymonte got you. So now they're bringing other people up into this conversation. JT responds, but nobody's scared of the fake T threats. I don't give a F, can you tell? Get up with Raymonte. That's your lane. Stop bullying me. So now JT's saying this is bullying. Girl, bye. Kim Barbie says, I'm a lapdog for who? Because you're the one required to recite this as a humiliation ritual. Y'all remember that live. JT says, your face is a humiliation ritual. Your obsession with Nicki Minaj is a humiliation ritual. How did she get in this? You're a lapdog for Cardi B. Oh, she's name dropping. Keep playing stupid. You know what you DM to me. You know why you don't like me. Stop trying to play crazy. At this point, all y'all, if y'all on a different opposite team, y'all don't like each other because of that. Clearly. Girl, why are you so angry? Because people always bothering me. He's writing a paragraph right now to bring up a man cells and everything, but the real tea on why he constantly comes for me. But we're gonna go ham today. Let's get it. Kim Barbie said, obsessed. You call me a lapdog and I acknowledge who you actually won for. Cardi doesn't run my blog. I do. Now go recite them disses like you were told. JT says, I did what you never do, and that's say what I said to the person's face. If that's reciting, then so. I'm not scared to stand on my words and apologize like a woman, and that's why you're mad. You wouldn't hate me so much if it didn't show the queen of rap love. It boils your butt cheeks. And this JT has said, you're taking so long, calculated mud, blah, blah, blah. And then JT says, lapdog getting permission to bark. At this point, both of y'all lapdogs then. So when JT said, reread what I said in case you didn't comprehend the first time, Saucy Santana says, JT, you retweeted a Nicki Minaj stan asking why we didn't speak on Miss Pissy allegations, which refers to Diddy, not you. Everybody looking for answers and responses to that situation, which will be televised. You unblocked me to insert yourself. I'm still confused. For your information, I was initially asked to be a co-host of Carisha Please. I declined and was a guest host to people I was genuine friends with. Lotto, JT, Suki got scrapped. I don't need to be involved. I got my own motion. Now, I guess Khalil entered the chat and Saucy told him, stay in your Tory lanes, itch, right? Khalil said, oh, baby, them RCA checks slow down and you have enough time to come engage in something on Twitter, because when them allegations was flying around about little Miss Pissy, we ain't see nothing. I surely didn't. Now, Khalil has said JT really had two girls thinking no balls was about them. Sagittarius really so powerful, bro. Young Miami says, shut your big head, little body ass up, itch. Okay, now the roasting has begun. Now, JT, when she said it'll be too much for me to tweet, she want to have a sit down. Saucy Santana has said, JT, please, you always throw me in some stuff. You unfollow me and block me like I'm the person you got a problem with. Please address your issues head on with any and everybody you don't like. Stop taking it out on me. I don't need to be mentioned. So Saucy Santana is like, leave me out of it. But Saucy, you always inserting yourself. So when JT said, you're taking so long, calculated mud, Kim Barbie said, girl, shut the F up. Stop trying to bring other people in your stuff just because you need someone to beef with so bad. You've been going for a week straight. You're discredited my race, nationality, called me all types of stuff in the DMs. And even now, look at your responses versus mine. Okay? So somebody says, what did Khalil and Young Miami situation have to do with you? To Saucy Santana. Saucy said, I was defending my best friend in real life versus people who only have internet narrative information. Same thing I did with JB's, whatever. The gag is it's really only one common denominator to all of this, and I don't know why, because that party isn't involved. Who y'all think he talking about? Now, when Young Miami told Khalil to sit his little head, body, big head, whatever down, he says, now, Miss Porta Potty, I've tried to be nice. Why you had to go back to freaking on Southside once your trafficking house on Star Island got under investigation? I'm done. Now, right here, Young Miami and JT beefing, question mark. JT and Young Miami are fighting, so people are kind of confused. Somebody says Young Miami been jealous of JT, so they either saying either or is jealous of each other. Right here. Let's wake it up. Young Miami stopped freaking with JT the moment everybody looked past her complexion and realized JT was the better rapper. Instead of working on her craft, she got jealous, distanced herself, and became the Sheen version of Oprah. Now she's a cocaine bear facing lawsuits for trafficking teens to Diddy. She never defended JT against colorists because she benefited from the colorism. She never defended her against critics because the JT hate made her look good. And she needed to do an elevation for her own career, even though it's in the gutter now. JT, in my opinion, is a way much better rapper than Young Miami. Okay, I can give her that. Okay, even though I felt like City Girls was garbage to me and never really downloaded their music and none of that, JT feels some type of way clearly in her responses, as you can see. She thinks that Young Miami is attention seeker. It's always a problem. You know, it's always something, okay? And clearly, Young Miami did something to JT, but she not really disclosing that. Young Miami, on the other hand, she's always seemed as if she was by herself. She tried to go solo, probably, and JT also. But Young Miami, she had her show. The interviews was kind of iffy and weird. I always felt like their energy was off. Caresha, to me, in my opinion, okay, is a little bit more on Saucy side, and that's exactly how it's been. It seems like Saucy and Young Miami was closer than Saucy and JT anyway, and that's always has been a rumor and a talk on the internet. Right here, JT and Young Miami really subtweeting each other is crazy all over Nicki Minaj. Like, I'm not falling out with my girl over a girl I just met, period. I think JT and Young Miami need to have stuff out outside of social media, because that's what the people want to see. No, this is entertainment. This is what we want to see. Haha. No, JT and Young Miami, y'all need to stop. Okay, so some people was not with it. They like, oh no, but stop acting surprised, y'all. Like, come on. Somebody says, freak the solar eclipse. This JT versus Young Miami thing is way too much interesting. Laughing my butt off. Okay, been looking at Young Miami sideways when it came to JT since 2022, but everyone called me delusional honey. It was obvious she was moving funny and letting people get in her ear about JT, which is insane. 10 plus years of a friendship down the drain because of secret animosity. That is some crazy work. Now, JT and Young Miami, they hashed it out on the thing, but to me, it looked at me like it was sarcastic. She was like, oh, I love you. Well, I love you more. So it's like, yeah, I was more of a friend than you was a friend to me. That's what it was given to me. That's how I read it. But will the City Girls be strong and they come back together and be friends and stuff like that? I don't know, because I felt like this was a long time coming. They was around each other. It was forced to me, in my opinion, because just their energy was off. You see many clips online where one of the girls' energies was off, and it's just like, okay, I guess it's a time for an end for this friendship. Somebody says JT and Glorilla got into it this week. JT and Kim Barbie got into it this week. JT and Saucy Santana got into it this week. JT tried to get into it with Cardi B this week. Are we seeing who's the issue here? So they saying JT is the issue. Plies stepped up in the chat and said, bruh, it ain't no way I'm witnessing two iconic females who build something special together publicly bumping heads. It's cool to have differences, but not publicly. I felt the same way when two of my favorite male Florida artists was doing it. We too real for that. Ain't no way. I mean, what can you expect? Like, this is the internet. This is what people do. Khalil says they was saying y'all was both freaking Diddy. Respond to them. Don't respond to me. He's talking about Saucy Santana, because remember they said Saucy was Diddy's boyfriend on the low? Caresha heard doing all that wifey stuff knowing he don't freak with you and thought it was about her. Girl, you ain't nobody wife. Carisha giving guilty for sure though, because why would you think your friend talking about you unless you been talking about her? Y'all gonna drag me for this, but I think it's crazy how JT into it with everybody since she got cool with a specific person, aka Nicki Minaj. I feel like y'all both do the same thing to each other, JT. Just like when Uzi was checking Carisha, you ain't say nothing. Were y'all business partners before you got locked up or friends? Right, we don't want to know. Was y'all business partners or was y'all always friends? Finally, somebody said it. Stop letting social media tell y'all apart and keep Santana out y'all damn business. I'm glad you moving on, Carisha. She don't deserve you, not one bit. That ungrateful woman. Okay, so y'all heard what the people had to say. Now, this is what I have to say, y'all. Okay, like I said, I already knew that this was going to happen sooner or later just because their energy was off to me. I feel like it was a forced friendship at the end. Everybody wanted the City Girls together. They knew deep down inside that it really wasn't working. It wasn't clicking. The last album was trash. Everything of theirs is not really it, if you really ask me, okay? Let me know down in the comments below, what is your favorite City Girls song? Let me know down in the comments below why or why not. Now, when it comes to JT, I feel like I don't know who really is the problem, to be honest with you. I can't really pinpoint, like, who jealous of who or who felt some type of way. But I just felt like it automatically on both sides, it just happened, okay? JT clearly felt some type of way. Young Miami did some things to her, and, you know, JT's like, oh, you just thinking the thing. I'm just going to forgive you for the things that you did to me and stuff like that. So JT has something sitting heavy on her heart. Something personal happened between them that she's not, you know, letting people know. But she's been feeling some type of way about Young Miami. She felt like she was a more of a friend to Young Miami. And Young Miami is like, girl, you're capping. You wasn't calling me. So somebody's lying. You understand what I'm saying? There's like some miscommunication along the way, some lies, and a whole bunch of stuff. But let me know down in the comments below, how do you feel about this? Do you want Carisha and JT to stay together, or do you think that it's best for them to go their separate ways? I truly think that, you know, it ran its course, okay? I feel like they should go on their own different ways because clearly their talent is not matching together as a group, okay? And that's just me how I feel about it. I feel like they're both good on their own. Young Miami is branching out to different things. She's not really focused on music because she's doing other things, okay? And she's entitled to do so, okay? But I just feel like she thinks that she's a rapper. She wants to put out music, and she's putting out more music solo, okay? The same thing with JT. JT is getting in there. She's around Nicki Minaj. She's around other artists and stuff like that. So maybe JT will blow up more in the music area, okay? But congratulations to both of them for parting ways. They squashed it online. They had a conversation, and that's what I feel, some type of maturity comes into play, that they can actually have a conversation off the internet, squash and say whatever they have to say, and not put every single thing on the internet. But we shall see how this is going to go, because y'all already know the teams are clicking, okay? We got the Cardi B side and we got the Nicki Minaj side. And when I tell y'all right now, it's so pathetic. All right, anyways, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share, and click the notification bell. I'll see y'all in the next video. Until then, toodaloo. Bye-bye. Mwah.
I got some rats and I want some. Still got no cash in the hood, call it give and go. Keep a nigga, man, bitch in a figure four. Let me fuck when I want, I just come in.